Pisces, hi, welcome in. Let's do your reading now from May the 10th. Let's see what's coming up for you this week. There's so much happening in the skies this week, and there's all sorts of beginnings and just overloads and pushing yourself energy. But we've got a new moon in Taurus, and that brings instability, nice confident vibes, and to help you be more practical and grounded. So let's see what's coming in for you this week, Pisces. What should you be focusing on? And I'm using the same deck as I did during the week with my, I haven't got my lights on, with my my cards of the day, just because the light seers and this beautiful creators, sacred creators, it just brings in such awesome energy. Overrate your intuition. Oh, Pisces, that is awesome. Overrate your intuition. Now, you are usually one of the most psychic signs. So what Spirit is saying to you is, vibe that up, Pisces. Those of you out there, little psychic ladies and gentlemen out there, vibe up your intuition. Overrate it. So it's asking you to, Spirit is just saying to you, you know what, trust your gut. This is literally power of your intuition is going to influence you this week. It's going to bring in sort of dreams and prophetic messages for you. So every single time that you got like a little twinkle in your stomach, use it. Use it. You already know the answer. Quieten your mind, listen to the nudges. And you know, one of the things that I wrote down for this week is about those messages that come to you. And that was a big thing that I studied this week, is that when the messages come to you mentally, those changes are going to help you improve and focus in a positive way. So you're being asked to double that up. And I think with that is that when you quieten your mind and you listen to your soul and you listen to you pay attention to those hunches, is when you actually tune into a language that nobody else understands, Pisces, and that is you. It's about that unconscious part of you that just, it's like a little friend inside of you that gives you that little unnoticed messages that nobody else knows about. And I think that is so unique. And if something doesn't feel right this week, listen to that as well, because there's no coincidences. If something feels a little bit off for you, just sit with yourself and go, you know what, it feels off. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to disappoint myself, and I'm not going to move into something that I'm not going to do. So I think that is very important. So overrate it. Listen to your intuition. Stick with things that you know this week, Pisces. Okay. Right. So let's put that aside and let's draw your tarot cards. And in this tarot cards, I'm going to ask, right. So Spirit, if you've given this overrate your intuition message here, what should Pisces be focusing on this week? What should Pisces be focusing on? And I'm going to take that one. And in this focus, let's have some messages. There could be challenges in the focus. So I ask Spirit to give you a message about the focus. Oh, and you've got it dropping out there. I'm going to keep that on top just in case I need it. And you've got, oh my gosh. Now Aquarius got their king card, which is the star card, and you've got your king card, which is the moon card, Pisces, which is about sensitivity, and you can have a look at her here. And this is a card to say to you, if something feels off, listen to your gut. You've been given this message twice, Pisces. So this is very, very important for you this week to keep track of that, because if anybody's getting on your nerves or anybody's giving you that shady vibe, please listen to that this week. And if they frustrate you, find a healthy outlet to channel that, because you don't have to engage. You are asked to not give everybody access to you this week, Pisces. Please don't allow everyone access to you. And that is the intuition that you need to be listening to. Now, the moon card is usually about fear. It's usually about the road that feels so difficult. And look how she's drowning in those thoughts. She's afraid to get out of this water and follow that dark, dark path, perhaps, because she doesn't know what's out there. You've got a black and white yin yang energy here in this card, and this particular card is saying to you that not everything out there is as it seems. So Pisces, if anybody comes to you for advice this week and you're feeling a little bit off about it, I think whatever you feel comfortable with in your body, how you're feeling, please listen to that, because this is taking it seriously. Take those senses seriously this week. It's for you to take care of that personal well-being this week. And so how's Spirit asking you to do it? This is very, very intuitive energy. So you've got the Cups energy again. And again, it is a water sign energy. Cups are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancerian energy. So what you're asked to do here, if you're finding it difficult to be realistic in it and to give people that that energy of listen to your gut, or if you are finding it difficult to get out of situations that you don't have a choice over. Let's say you're in a work situation and you can't just walk out of work. You've got to do the exchange for living. It's saying to you, don't focus. This card here, the Spirit is giving you this card to say, don't focus on the things that are going wrong. So don't hone in and go, oh no, I don't trust you because you hurt me there. It's use your discretion and rather pull yourself away from the situation and don't dwell on it. The Five of Cups is usually a card to say to you that there are things around you that you aren't aware of that are going better. So if you're feeling pulled into this really depressive state this week, Pisces, remember that Spirit is giving you this Five of Cups to say, don't focus on that. The Five of Cups is a very difficult card to explain on the spilt milk, because if you've been given the advice to listen to your intuition, now they're saying to you, oh no, look on the other side of that. So let's explore that more. And how we explore this is about the bubble that you get yourself into, that emotional bubble that you are around events that have happened in the past. Loss is very hard. Look, loss is very, very hard. And you could be going through that this week, Pisces. You could be going through something that really, really broke your heart. And, it's about this. Endings can happen for that. You make decisions around people that are not vibing with you correctly. But this is going to be quite an emotional week, it seems. So teach yourself to look at something new out of that story. Almost like letting yourself feel the emotions, but letting it go as well. Because this is releasing the emotions. And I think your life lesson about this is you can't skip that. You're such an empathetic sign. You feel the world so heavily, Pisces. It's very, very heavy on you. And your body and mind needs to process loss. It needs to process things in your own time. And I think if your spirit is saying to you, I need to balance myself out, I need to withdraw, perhaps take a day or two of work. And don't dive into anything emotional to relieve the pain. Rather, let it happen. Feel the pain. Journal. Talk about it. Do some yoga. Focus on something different. Get a massage even. Or just don't dwell on the pain. Relieve yourself of this trauma. Because I think that spending time in that emotion will actually take you backwards. So overrate your intuition. Listen to your body this week. Listen to what makes you feel comfortable in your own personal well-being. And I think it's a big vibe for you this week, because that's what's going to stabilize you. This new moon coming at the end of the week is for you to put those boundaries up and go, right, I'm putting new intentions out there this week. And I think that's how you align with yourself this week, Pisces. Sure. Quite a big message for you. As I said, your life lesson is to not skip it. You feel it. Feel what is the word I always like to say? Feel what comes through. Just balance with it and understand that understand yourself more is the best word. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just talking and shuffling. It's my sticker box. Let's see what's coming through. By being yourself, you bring something wonderful to this world that wasn't there before. So what Spirit is saying to you is that cup behind you that's full of this wonderful, look at that cup. So focusing on the pain, focusing on the grief, focusing on bringing your body down, you don't see that beautiful possibilities out there that wasn't there before. And let's just draw you another one. I feel like you need another one, Pisces. I think you need some more guidance here, because remember, this too shall pass. But you've got to be glad that your focus was on your trust in your guts, and that's put you in a place of going, I'm putting boundaries up now. Preserve your energy. You see, I think you need to take some time off. And if you can't do that, just to sort of get you through this this space of you needing to improve, or to get you to make you feel comfortable, get yourself through the day. But in that night time, please balance out. Please have that work-life balance where you can get away from that. And if there are people around you that are really taking your energy, preserve your energy around them, because whenever you be yourself, whenever you realign with yourself, whenever you get back your energy, that sensitive part of you, that's when you believe in yourself again. And because you are ruled by Neptune, that spirituality, that time on your own, that dreamy world, you need to have that, Pisces. You can't always live in the real world, because it weighs too heavily on you. So this is a very big message. preserve your energy, look for the positive this week, and listen to your body, listen to your intuition, where you need to withdraw yourself before it explodes into a situation of your partners or your bosses or your colleagues or your siblings or your family. Please take that time to give yourself this week. That's a very big, important message. And when you sit with yourself with yoga or meditation, and you engage in prayer, and you engage in that simple activity, and you hold that intention, that's when you feel so much more energized yourself, and you can get back to your own spirit, Pisces. Take care, and let me know in the comments how you're feeling, and I'll chat to you next week.